Hello, hello everyone. Hey, hey! How goes? It goes. It goes well, actually. Oh, hear a lawnmower going on outside. One moment, let me close the window here. Dang, grass growing and stuff. How are you all? What's up, T, Galora, Ray, and Brendan? Welcome back to the stream, everybody. How are you all doing on this lovely Monday? Doing okay. Glad to hear it, Alora. Teague's saying great day. Went by fast. Yeah, it did. It flew by. I was like, oh shit, it's time to stream. Wake up, do a couple of things, run some errands, you know, get some work and stuff done, and then just like, oh whoa, it's already that time. Holy shit. Brendan's saying, great here, thanks. I had a late lunch, but I'm a bit of an afternoon food coma. Gotcha, gotcha. What'd you have for lunch? Sit down here for a bit of coffee. I'll pop up in the house of Laura too, in case you wanted to come on over. Also, actually, one moment really quick. Let me go and grab my coffee in the other room. Ah, Werewolf, there you are. Hello, what's up? What's up, Lime? Welcome back to stream, everybody. Werewolf, did you just discover what I added last time? It's coffee time. Join me, Lime. Bean water friends, let's do this. But yes, for anybody who was not on my previous stream this past, what was it, Saturday night? I did a pop-up surprise prominence set. And then, yeah, I debuted my new animated heart emotes, which Werewolf is demonstrating right there in the chat. And yes, that's right, you were there. Yeah. So yes, now in addition to the glow sticks, I have added 2 animated heart emotes that I have made myself. And yeah, they pair very nicely with the glow sticks. And I gotta say, when a bunch of people fire off the hearts all at once, it looks really cool, especially in the context of like DJ sets and nightlife. It looks super cool because it's like twinkling stars or lights or something, and it just becomes this like whole panel of like twinkling lights. Yeah, it looked super cool. I knew they'd look pretty cool, but I did not expect them to look that cool. Like when they're all like going off, really great stuff. And I'm really glad that everybody has had such great feedback on them so far. Because I wasn't sure. It's like I was, I've been making all of my stream assets myself. And a lot of that is coming with a bit of a learning curve in terms of I've never made stream assets before. I've never made a GIF before. I've never made emotes before. So learning, best practices and stuff for both the glow sticks and then now also these heart emotes. It was fun. It was fun to learn, but it did just take me a little while to, experiment around and figure out how I wanted to do them. So I do apologize, or rather, thank you all for your patience in terms of me getting out some of these assets and stuff to you. Because, yeah, I am making them all myself, so they're 100% crafted by hand by myself. But yeah, that does mean that sometimes it takes me a little longer to figure out how to get the effect that I want and the look that I want. Because I'm often going for like a pretty specific thing. So hopefully though, the end result is that a lot of my emotes and my stream overlays and all that stuff, hopefully it feels very cohesive. Like hopefully it feels like they mesh, like all the things mesh well together and kind of belong in the same world or universe, because they kind of should. They're all filtered very, very distinctly through my taste and the way I want to make them happen. So yeah, see, like that, where like what Werewolf's doing there with especially I think with the red glow sticks and that, it really creates like a really nice effect. You can change the name if you want. Yeah, I mean, I see no reason why not. Although, I mean, I don't know. At the same time, there's lots of people in here who have different names. But it is probably easier for people to recognize you, especially if you do find that you start socializing and chatting more, like in Twitch and then also in game. I do think it's kind of nice to have the continuity, because then people could like be having a conversation with you in Twitch and then see you in game and be like, oh, yo, hey, we were just talking in Twitch, right? But then if it's like a completely disjointed thing, it might be like a little harder for them to reach out to you, even if they want to. And some people might be hesitant to ask like, oh, yo, Werewolf, like, are you in the game right now? Like, where are you? I don't see you, But I also know that for some people, that's kind of the point. Definitely some people would want separation, like kind of to do their own thing in the game per se, and then have their Twitch thing be a separate thing. But yeah, teach their own. Liara, welcome back to the stream. What's up? Liara, I don't think you made it out to the pop-up show on Saturday. So, take a look at the emotes that you have available now. Billy, you too. Oh, Billy, I think you got gifted a sub during the pop-up stream. If you did, you might have already had one, but if you didn't, you got gifted one. I remember seeing your name pop up. So you now have access to all my emotes, of which I have glow sticks, which I think you all are aware of. And I just this Saturday, during a pop-up stream, a surprise pop-up stream on Saturday, I released 2 new animated emotes. So you have access to all of them now. And how are you both doing, by the way, Billy and Liara? Good to see you again, as always. There you go, you found him. Also, really quick, while you guys answer that, I'm quickly going to run to the other room and grab my cup of coffee. One moment. Oop, and back. Have my coffee in hand and got some water. Ready to rock and roll. All right. Yo, what's up, Maple? Welcome back to the stream as well. Good for me. Let's see, doing well. You're doing well. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, Billy. How do you access those? And yes, Alora. Yeah, being a tier 1 sub is all you need, and you get all my emotes. At least the current ones. I'm working on more, but as of right now, there it is. The smiley face. There you go. Yeah, the smiley face in the chat. How are you doing, Maple? No milk for your coffee this morning. Oh no, Lime. Yo, what's up, Ping? Welcome back to the stream. Try butter. Interesting. I could see that being really good. Tell us how it goes, Lime. I'm curious. I've never heard that before, but that makes a lot of sense. I mean, butter's just churned milk, right? So, I mean, and once you, like, solidified churned milk, therefore, if you melt it back down, it's pretty similar, I would think. I don't know. I'm sure there's some science also going on there too, but like, cat in a box? Here we go. You fits, you sits, right? Oh, so I let you sit there for a moment here while I get situated. Let's see here. Okay, so I think let's see how we're gonna do this. So the name of the game today is we're gonna build a micro apartment / tiny home. So what does that mean? For anybody who is not aware or has never heard of this, first of all, I encourage you to just Google the term tiny home or like micro apartment. So basically the gist is, what does this mean to me, right? So, because I think some people just think of like a home that's on the smaller side, or like perhaps like a very tiny apartment in a city, which is not wrong. But I think in my personal definition and the direction that I want to take this, it's really about like a like a home that is built with that is built in a very small space, but feels like it's not losing anything for being in that small space. And what I mean by that is they really do a crazy amount of creative things to try to make sure everything fits really into that space, but still has like all the functionality of a normal house, basically. So to say that there is like there's a full kitchen, a living room, a bedroom, maybe even like an upstairs attic area or like study, you know, but it's like all built inside like a shipping crate or something, you know, or like a few shipping crates put together. So like think about like all the functionality of, you know, that you would expect from a normal home. You know, you can have guests over, you can have, you know, cook dinner, you can have a big TV. But the trick to tiny homes is the space-saving aspect of basically every single element within it, right? So this is where the creativity comes in, where you get homes that have like a really interesting array of like couches that will like fold up into the wall, or I think a classic example would be something like a fold-out bed, right? So that you have a couch, but the bed is just hidden in the couch, therefore it folds out and you save space, right? That's like hotels do this, Airbnbs do this, and it's like probably like the most basic example of something that would apply to like a tiny home. But then like people have taken this to the nth degree, where they have all kinds of crazy fancy mechanisms and, you know, shelves folding up into each other and origami style like tables folding out to make big dining room tables, but then fold away to be coffee tables. So super like basically the name of the game is really creative use of very limited space, right? And that is very, very broad in terms of like what that then I guess equates to. But so to say, I don't know exactly how this is going to go. I personally have not seen this done in game. So I don't know. I'm sure there's probably someone who's tried this before, but I've never seen this done in game. And I'm going to go in kind of blind here and just kind of figure out what seems interesting to me based off of, I'm going to do a little Pinteresting here, a little Googling, and kind of just get a little inspiration and kind of run with something. So here, right now, one of the big things here I'm going to try to kind of go off of is going to be, one moment. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to show a little, an image up here, okay? And I think this image might end up being kind of the basis of the direction I'm going to at least start with, okay? Let's check this out. Check this out. So here we go. Here's on Pinterest. I just did like a little search on tiny homes and stuff. And so here's one I found, right? So for example, there is this, let's see, how can I open this? Okay. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. Can I save the image? Let's see here. Maybe I can, hold on, open image, a new tab. Here, let's get this a little bit more specific looking. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we can focus in on this. Okay, so here's like an example. This is, again, by far, like, this is definitely not the only example of this, but you can see how narrow this building is, right? And the idea, like, I'm not certain that this particular one is in a shipping crate, but you could see how, like, it's very long, it's very narrow, and very compact, right? And so you could see, you could probably imagine in your brain how something like this could fit in something like a shipping crate, right? Or a really, really tiny lot somewhere, right? And so that's the whole idea here, right? Is like the fact that it's got all of the functionality of a full-on house, except that like the living room here, right, is the living room with the couch is right next to the kitchen here, which also has their one little dining room table. There's the bedroom, like just right above the kitchen area here, with a tiny little thin walkway, just enough for a person to squeeze by and get into their bedroom area or something. So I think like this might be a nice starting point for us, because just eyeballing this, I can think of a bunch of items that we have in game that I can use to make this happen. Part of the challenge here is going to be that a lot of tiny homes operate with the tiny aspect of it being that a lot of things like fold up into other things, you know? So they tuck a lot of stuff away in hidden areas. And of course, in our housing in 14, we don't have the ability to really have, like, I guess, mechanized stuff. So like we can't actually have beds be folding up into the wall and that kind of thing. But I think just on layout alone, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna just box out an area similar to how I just boxed out this kitchen, right? But this is like a full-on built-out kitchen, right? So basically, what we're now gonna try to do is effectively have, or like maybe get like only 2/3 of the size of this kitchen area, and we're gonna try to build a whole functional home in just that space, right? And I'm gonna block that out over here maybe. Or I might even do it upstairs, since there is nothing upstairs at the moment. Except for this Queen's Rest. Actually, yeah, maybe I will do it upstairs, and that way it can keep it nice and clean. Or, I don't know, perhaps it might be kind of fun to even have it just here. But I think putting it upstairs will offer the most, maybe, range of movement or something? I don't know. Maybe it'll run to the kitchen. It might run into the kitchen area though. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm doing this live, so I'm figuring this out on the fly here. So here we go. We're gonna block this out using stage panels first. Okay. And that way we kind of know the area that we're working with. Where am I looking at? Stage panels. There we go. Okay, we'll start with this. Let me hide this reference image so we can have a nice little clean space to work with. Okay, so I'm gonna try to fit my whole home right here in this little box. And this is going to be an exercise in minimizing everything and being really efficient with space. And obviously, okay, like, I'm going to build this with the idea that it's for like a average-sized person per se. So obviously, there's going to be a little bit of like, it may not like really function for someone like a row. And it might work extra well for like a Lalafell. But yeah, we're gonna just see. Okay, so that's maybe a little bit too narrow, although you never know, we might be able to make that even work. But I'm gonna give myself a little bit more wiggle room here. So like something like this, you know? Extremely compact. I might try to bring it in a bit more. I'm gonna open it up a little bit as we start here, but again, the idea here is I really just want to see how how compact we can end up making this space. Okay. You know what, let me even this out a little bit. Let's see here. Let me quickly just scroll through chat here. Middle out. Oh, you're talking about the butter still. It's weird, but not bad. Okay, so the butter in the coffee worked, huh? You already built my tiny home? The box? I think you were talking about the box, right, when you said that, Alora? When you think tiny home, Lime is saying, when they think tiny home, I think minimalism, but everything has intention. Yeah, and tornadoes could totally fuck this up, but we're gonna assume that this is also grounded, tornado-proof, hurricane-proof, and stuff like that. So let's see here, yeah, I'm watching. Oh yeah, Stranger Than Wilson, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. You're doing housing while I'm working on housing. Sweet. That's the whole vibe here, to be honest. It's definitely like a build with me energy, so if you'd like to build along with me, absolutely. And Alora, here you go. I don't want to completely derail you with your home here, so your house can stay here right next to you whilst I build. Okay, so let's block this thing out. So what are the aspects of this build that we want to get in here? So bringing back our little reference image here. So again, we might edit this along the way, but basically what's going to happen is there's going to be, right, a bed here, then there's going to be a kitchen back here, and then there's going to be some cabinets here, a little table here, and then a sort of maybe like what would be like a little bedroom up above, okay? And ideally, we also need a way to get up to said bedroom. So perhaps there's going to be some stairs that pop up this way, go along this way, and then has a walkway that goes into the bedroom. And I'm saying that because I want to assume that the door is like maybe right here, right? Possibly a little bit further. I think it's reasonable to say that there could be a little bit of extra space here. Like a little bit of a doorway here. But yeah, I kind of want to see if I can challenge myself to fit everything in this super tiny box. With still enough room, though, that you can walk in here and, you know, sit here on the couch, walk over here to the table. Like, it will be very, very efficiently spaced. So let's see if we can do that. Let's see some ideas here. So I'm seeing, just looking at this image, I'm seeing a verdant partition probably needing to be up here. Factory, like the factory grates maybe, or like the factory railing here, or I don't know, we could probably get creative with this though, but that's an obvious choice, is the factory railings. Some, maybe like either the antique wall shelves or some other kind of table, possibly even some of the shelves pushed up through the floor to create this little tiny coffee table with the chairs at it. Kitchen counter, we can take ideas from the kitchen build that I just did here. I think actually would be kind of cool if we took some of the concepts from here and then put them in here, so that it looks like it was even maybe made by the same architecture firm or something, as if they do both full-size houses and micro houses, right? And then for the couch, we now have quite a few items we could use for the couch. I see there's the cushions here could easily be like the new divan, which is from the Gold Saucer, I believe. Or I think there's like Glade benches or something. There's ones that have just like a really nice simple cushion. So you could use that. And then I'm not sure if we have a quilted cushion look, but we can look into that. If not, we can use those new pillows that we got and put a bunch of pillows. Could even potentially use PvP towels for this, which I know Morgant did during his Amara build, which was fantastic. Rem Remrem and Morgaunt both have done really nice little couches that we've seen on the recent tours. So we could maybe pull some inspiration from those. I kind of like the idea of trying to also get in this little stool thing too, if possible. You know, some extra little comfy seatings. There's a rug here. This flooring, I think, can be emulated with... we did get a flooring that looks kind of like that. There's some potted plants back here. And I wonder if we could maybe swap out some of, like, swap in the new branched, like, hanging plants. I think that'd be really cool up here to add some extra flavor to the wall up here, maybe, or even down here. Kitchen, I see a sink. I see, yeah, a little counter, some cabinets below. Okay, I think I know where I'm going with all this. Cool. I got like a rough idea of how this can all go in my head. I may need some assistance with some crafting, Alora. If you, let's see though. Haha, Morgie, yeah. Haven't seen Morgaunt in the stream for a while. I wonder what he's been up to. I know he's been definitely making some stuff. I saw he put out a Break It Down recently. Another beautiful, what was it? A really beautiful fireplace, I think, is the Break It Down that Morgaunt just showed recently. Really, really pretty, except it didn't make it into his recent build, apparently. But he just gave it away for free, so that's awesome. Okay, so let's see. What do I have on hand? Potion rack, blah, 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 bathroom tiles, antique wall shelf. Okay, so let's block this thing out. We have wooden bookshelves. So we have the bookshelves. I think these can easily make our kitchen cabinets. And I think actually I'm going to end up probably potentially using either a bunch of these. So we'll have these. Maybe need a couple. I might use a couple more of these floated up from the floor. Although, no, maybe we should try doing the rectangular partition thing. Yeah, maybe white rectangular partitions here. And then we'll use wood slats to create the cabinets below this kitchen counter. So there's going to be kitchen counter here. Okay, let me just grab a bed. This is not going to be the final one, but just so we get a sense of where everything is. Futon mattress. I actually kind of like that idea. Futon mattress. But... Or is there a couch? Chairs, beds. King and bench. Oh, it's this one. Oh yeah, Glade bench. Wow, easy. Okay, so we have, for example, this. Whoa, that surprisingly doesn't actually texture glitch, even though they're overlapping. That's really cool. Okay, so there we have so that's where our couch will go. And then we have the sink in the kitchen here. Yeah, the couch can be kind of small. Okay, so there we go. So the couch, just enough for like 2 people, basically. Then we have, let's see, we'll have this butt up right against here. So that's like where our kitchen kind of begins, right? This is going to be where the kitchen counter is. Let's see. We want... Okay, and I think... we're going to use probably some of these in some way, but right now what I'm going to mark this off as, though, is actually like, I think this is our false ceiling will go here at this height. Roughly. And the reason I'm marking that out is because, so in our reference image, there was a bedroom that sat above the kitchen here. So right above here, there'll be a bed up here and a little room. And then there needs to be a little walkway on the side. And yeah, I think this is enough space where obviously if you jump, it can cause problems, but the point is this place is very compact. So that's enough space separation, I think, where we can have a room upstairs, and then we also have the main area down here. So we'll have this. Okay, then what we're going to do is... Let's see, we need a rug. Is there a cheap rug here? Rugs. What do we got here? Fringe rug. Glade rug? Glade rug. Oasis rug. Flooring mat. Kind of like the fringe rug idea. Feels kind of cozy. Okay, right, so... There we go. You know, so... Oh, maybe that's a little much, actually. That might be a little bit too crazy looking. Maybe it'll be less crazy, though, if I push it into the wall more. This is just almost a placeholder, though. I think, if anything, we'd get a combed wool rug or maybe something else eventually. But we can work with this. Oh. That's right. I messed that up. Right here. Okay. So there's like a rug going on. What do we need? So there's going to be a little table that's coming out of the wall here. Then there's the counters. So let's block the counters out. Let's use shelves. Okay, let's use maybe some Hingen wardrobes flipped backwards to represent the kitchen counter for now. Or even sideboards. Sideboards are cheaper. Okay. So the sideboards go here, flip backwards. Ba-ba-da. Okay, here. Okay, so there's our kitchen, roughly. Probably pull that a little bit out. Okay. Then we'll have, yeah, our table coming out here. There will be stools. Oh, let me grab this stool. There we go. We can probably... Oh, maybe the stools will work like that. Okay. Then... I'll use the bathroom tiles to indicate the backsplash. So maybe the sink was right here in the actual original build. So there's the kitchen. Let's see. I guess there's a sink with the backsplash maybe there. Although maybe you want like the stove here and then a sink here. possibility of having a little window here, actually, too, right above here. Because you might not want to live in a totally sealed off box. Yo, what's up, Neon Fox? Welcome back to the stream. Hey, what's up, Rofcast as well? Welcome back to the stream as well. Wow, we got the whole crew in here. Hey, everybody. What's up, what's up, what's up? Tiny Living expansion pack, yeah. So, for anybody who's just joining us, here is where we're at. So we're building a tiny home here. I'm gonna pull up the reference image that I'm kind of basing this off of initially. So, it's a little tiny there. Let me blow that up a little bit for you. Yeah, I'm gonna like break your immersion and break out of the little window here. But yeah, okay, so here, I'm actually gonna cover up chat for a second. So there you go, right? So you can see how I am basing the layout of my tiny home here off of this reference image. So we have our little box here inside our medium, and we're gonna have the couch over here, just like we have in the reference image, right here, right? Couch over here. Then we have our little cabinets that are right next to the kitchen area. That's gonna be the cabinets here with the kitchen area over here. Then we have our little dining room, or dining seating area, coffee table, which is right here in the reference image. And then we have these antique wall shelves, which are indicating the room that will go right above the kitchen, just as you see here in the image where the greenery is forming the wall here. And then there's the little doorway over here that leads into that area. And so, yeah, I mean, actually, that's already the whole thing all blocked out already, based off of at least the reference image. So now it's a matter of starting to fill this thing out. So, okay, what do we need here? We need pillows to form the couch a little bit better. I think I'm gonna get some white rectangular partitions and float them up through the floor to create the clean little cabinets below here. Maybe grab another chocobo counter. So I might replicate this little sink because I think this tiny sink does work really well. Okay, so Hingen bookshelves. I think I like to do the idea with Hingen bookshelves. Space saver. I kind of like the idea of even trying to bring this back. What I did here with the open shelves below the kitchen. Like basically take the kitchen and chop all this side out. Or actually no, it's basically take this bit of the kitchen and rotate it this way, right? And put this bit of the kitchen right here. And you're basically functioning with this bit only. Bringing these shelves also over to the side. But this is effective. This could function as our kitchen, basically. I wonder if having some of the shelves exposed could be nice, and then having the oven here, like an oven of some sort in this space. So exposed shelves, oven, pivot, kitchen, or sink area, and then have these cabinets over here coming out to the side. Okay, I like that where that would be going maybe. Yeah, let's maybe try that. So let's see. Need some. Let me start writing some of this stuff down a little bit. Okay, we need white rectangular partitions, possibly ×2. I don't know if I'm actually going to end up using them, but. Oh, Azzy. Wow, Azuria, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for that follow. What a surprise. No worries, Azzy. Glad to have you back. Good to see you again. It's been a little while since you and Roth both were in here and able to catch a stream. Welcome back. Glad to have you, as always. Let's see. So yeah, the white rectangular partition. We need some Hingen bookshelves, I think, or cabinets. Are they? Let's see. Are they the cabinets or the bookshelves? Hingen cupboards versus bookshelves. Yeah, it's the bookshelves because they're nice and clean at the top. They don't have the extra line here. This extra line can be really useful for windows and that kind of thing. But I think in our case, it's not going to be clean as I'd like it to be. Although, on the other hand, we could say each of these is a cabinet. And then also these are drawers here. So then it could actually end up being multiple cabinets and therefore even more space. That's an interesting idea. I do kind of like the idea, though, of it being super clean. So maybe we will... Trying to think through this. Maybe I will go with the bookshelves for now. So 2 Hingen bookshelves. 2 times 2 Hingen bookshelves. Let's get... we want... What else do we need? Antique wall shelves. Something to create the walkway up above here. Probably gonna grab some lofts just to indicate the ceiling area. Maybe some wooden lofts here to make sure that we can indicate like two wooden lofts. I think we need, right? 1, 2 wooden lofts. And then we're gonna have a walkway here where we need some railings too. But I think maybe initially, if we're going to, I don't know, maybe if we're going for that built in a crate kind of look, then it could be more industrial looking, or it could be really, really clean looking. I wonder, can you stand on bar counters? Did I get a bar counter? Oh, hey, I have a wooden loft already here. Perfect. Boom, there we go. Okay, that'll indicate where the room above will go. Da, 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 da. Oh. There we go, yeah. So the room above the kitchen goes there. Ooh. Got our shelves going on here. There, I like that. I like that. There we go, nice and clean where these are coming down from above. And then what we're gonna try to do right here is have the steps, maybe. Actually, I don't know. How are we gonna do this? Like how does the living room work? And how does someone get up to this upper area? It would make sense to have those steps here, maybe, that lead up to it. But then they need to clear the couch. I guess we could say that the house is a little bit longer. Let's see. Okay, let's compact this even more. Right. Oh, and Azzy, you guys are just hanging out in voice chat and wanted to come chill together? Sweet! Wife is home with the kids today, so things are much more chill right now for me. Lovely. Well, I'm glad to have you both here. Yo, Roth, too. The you rebuilding Sim Ichi within the Sims 4, that is seriously so cool. I mean, it really is just... Yeah. It's so cool seeing something that I built in here, in 14, getting expanded upon in other games. So for anybody who doesn't know, so I built a Rothcast. I built Rothcast here, a nightclub. There's the first nightclub that I built, Ichi nightclub, and it exists here in 14. But recently, he started getting into The Sims 4, and he had the amazing idea of building a version of Ichi in The Sims. And he recreated it in The Sims, and even was able to expand upon it, because in The Sims, you know, you're not as limited by item count and that kind of thing, size. So he really decked the place out, and it's super cool. So last night, when the servers went down for a bit due to the maintenance and everything, he was able to just keep on streaming over in The Sims, and it was super cool. It really does look like Ichi. Okay, so we're gonna try this too with the steps, but I kind of want also that the steps need to be extra small. So what we're gonna end up doing is something like this, I think, where we have, well, we probably will, it's like this, where they're extra slim to get up to the top here. And I need to figure out a way. Let's see. It'll be really quite a tight fit here, but that's the point of the tiny home. So there we go. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I was planning on just hiding this, as, you know, trying to make this a nice clean corner with a cabinet here. But I actually kind of like that with the exposed books here. I might keep that. That's kind of nice. It's the cookbooks, right? For the kitchen. Okay, so we're gonna run with that. And then we have the steps that can lead up to here. I think they're gonna need to start a little bit sooner though. So they'll probably need to start, you know, here. And the second set gets you up to the level you need to be. Could potentially make them really steep. Or even have a little bend here to go from up here and then up. Let's try that. Okay. So this would put you at floor height of the upstairs area, roughly, right? Wow, did I really just do that? There it is. Okay. So it would be... Yeah. So it needs to arrive at the proper height, but one step lower, because the last step up could be that. So, okay. So it's like this. Oh no, I'm sorry. Was I stepping on your box? Ah. Sorry, Laura. Here, let's see here. Yeah, I think we could afford to reasonably expand this a little bit. Right, so it'd be like that. And then another set of steps right here. Yeah, okay, I like that. So a second set of wooden steps. Wooden steps here. Need a tiny little walkway over here. Put a TV here. For the TV, we can use like a painting or something flipped backwards. And then we can have, let's see, it's okay. Oh yeah, chocobo counter. That's right, chocobo counter for the sink. We can use the ale tap thing again. Chocobo counter, ale tap. Yeah. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I think I'm gonna start with some of that stuff. Rectangular partition. Neon Fox says, definitely taking notes for the tiny kitchen. You have itty bitty kitchen space in your FC house that needs adding to. Yeah, for sure, take some notes. Get inspired. It's super cool, Roth. Yeah, yeah. The interior. Yeah, exactly. It's basically you get to elaborate on what the castle could be, right? In theory, if we weren't limited by the 400 item slots. And I love that. I mean, like I really meant what I said in my comment yesterday about how, to me, even though like I think this detail may, I mean, obviously I'm biased here, but like the thing that really stands out to me when I see your Sims version of Ichi is the fact that in my brain when I was building Ichi, I thought a lot about, you know, how can this castle be so huge on the outside, but then be, you only walk in and there's just going downstairs to the Ichi dance floor. So I feel like I needed to imply that, well, yeah, there is a full castle here, you just can't get to most of it. But then now, like in your Sims 4 thing, you took like the areas that I could only imply and they work, which is, that's just so cool. I love it, I love it. Also, Azzy Ruff, I thought you guys might like to know this too, but as Kaya's just showing off there, I have some new emotes. So whenever you guys pop into my next DJ streams, if you guys have a sub to the channel, then you can utilize my new emotes. In addition to the glow sticks, I now have the hearts. That's right, Azzy, you haven't been in my too much in the channel for a while. So yeah, I added the hello, my little greeting, as well as all my glow sticks. So that was the first batch, and then now I just added the 2 animated heart emotes. So, and yes, Rolf, I made all of it myself. So all of my emotes, in fact, all my stream overlay and all my graphics and all that stuff too, I made all myself as well. So I was telling everyone earlier, I do hope that they end up feeling very, I guess, like contiguous or uniform, like they belong together, cohesive, that they are all parts of a greater whole. White rectangle. Wait, is it white? Oh, rectangular position. I'm gonna say rectang. There you go. Use the glowies all the time. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, it took me a little while to figure out how to optimize and like make animations and stuff for emotes. But I was learning some After Effects and kind of learning how that whole system works. And yeah, they turned out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with them. Let's see. What was the other one? What are those wooden bookshelves? Wooden book staircase bookshelves or something like that they're called? I need some of those. Wooden staircase bookshelves. Are these crazy expensive? Woo! Pretty pricey, pretty pricey. Alora, question. Would you be able to make these for less than this? I don't know how easy it is to get the mats for these. Actually, do I have more of these in my storage? No, I do not. You have some? Oh my god. If you have some of the mats and stuff, that would be awesome. To just get like, maybe like 1 or 2 more? Maybe? So now I got chocobo counter. Maybe 2 for now? Honestly, I feel like there's lots of uses for them. Like I could even use them entirely as like the cabinets. But I'm thinking I might start with just like 2 extras. Let's see. Yeah, I think that would probably be okay. Wooden loft. What else do I need? Factory partition? No, I don't think so. Oh, luminous wooden loft here. That would be nice. So that will definitely save us on some lighting. In fact, I'll probably buy 2 of these just in case. Okay, so wooden lofts. What else did we need? Cushions, right? What are those cushions? Those new cushions from something? 2, yeah, 2 Allure would be great. You love it? Use the glow sticks everywhere, werewolf? Perfect. Yeah, go crazy. And I love the combination of the hearts and the glow sticks. They look really nice together. I didn't actually test that when I was making them. I was actually potentially planning to fiddle around with them a bit more because I wasn't sure if I was quite happy with them the way I had them initially. But actually, now that I've seen them in action, I really do like them a lot. The hearts, that is. I wasn't sure if they were quite done. But then, yeah, when you guys, like, a whole bunch of them go off at the same time, like you did up above, it looks really nice. It looks like blinking, twinkling lights. So... Also, Kaya and Aramore, hello! Welcome back to the stream, too. Let's see, the cushion. Yeah, matching cushions here. What else? What else did I need? How much are like the glass jars and stuff? I noticed in a reference image that they had a bunch of like jars and stuff on the counters and tables. So, no items found. Oh, someone bought them all out, that's why. Maybe I'll have to do some hopping around to see about glass jars or some cups and stuff. But that's details at the end. Okay, so, oh, wood slats too. I'm gonna need some to make the lines for our cabinets. So, slat, this is not even too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how many I'll need, but we'll just start with that. Go, Chocobo, go. Hey, Gertrude. Aw. She's so patient, just waiting out here. That was a lot of fun. In case anyone missed that, we built Gertrude last week on stream. And yes, Rolf, I do have the same house as you. Different place though, different location, but yes. I mean, same plot, different area. Oh shoot, you know what I forgot? I forgot to grab the wooden, what do you call it? The wood steps. And actually, I should get the bar bar counter? I kind of want to I think a bar counter might work for the little mini walkway. Also, holy crap, is the verdant partition on this server going to be absolutely nightmarish to get? We can probably get away with the ivy curtain instead of a verdant partition, but I don't know. The verdant partition would be really nice. Holy crap. Okay, that's really pricey. I'll probably grab one from somewhere else. Wooden steps, though. You both love and hate that? Which part? Wooden handrails. Honestly, wooden handrails wouldn't be that bad. Well, let's just try this. Let's try some wooden handrails. And wooden steps. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, we'll run with it. We'll run with it. We're gaming. Verdant partitions are always in high demand, yeah. I mean, I used to think they're really expensive at 250K, I think is where I usually saw it for a while. But then, oh my gosh, they have rocketed up in price, especially recently. Okay, I think I got what I need here. Okay, so what we're gonna do, swap this out with a luminous wooden loft. Save space, space saving and slot saving, because it just naturally bakes in the light there. So hold on, let's just see what happens. Lights off. Is that illuminated? Yeah, there we go. And the thing about this too is, I think if I even use the luminous wooden loft as the false ceiling on the upper floor as well, it might even help bake in some light to the lower floor. Like if it's like that. Because the cone, I think, fires down, and I'm not sure if this is like the Queen's Rest where it permeates through the whole building. If it doesn't, then I will. Oh, here, just trade me. Oh. Oh, okay. That works too. How do I do this? State settings. There you go. Woohoo! Thank you, thank you. Beautiful. Thank you very much, Alora. Okay. This is wonderful. All right, so we have a verdant partition now to use. I will be sure to give it back to you. You know where I live. Okay, so place. So we could just do that, right? And have like the second set of steps that just leads up to it. Although I don't know, it feels a little. That does kind of work. Okay, hold on. Let's pull this out. I don't super love that though. I do kind of think, oh. This actually needs to be like that. That's not the end of the world, I suppose, to go like that. Then you walk up to our little other room up here. Let's see, to make that make sense, maybe it's in the ceiling a little lower. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's fine. I don't think compacting this down, it would be a big deal. or even like that. You had one drop from a Fate present a while back and was so happy. That's true, yeah. No, honestly, verdant partitions are at an absolute premium. So definitely keep those at hand when you get them. Okay, so the cushions are gonna go here. Okay, actually, now that I have that, I think I can pull the table back out a little bit, or the couch a bit out. Where did my bookshelves go? There we go. So the original idea here was actually to have like a separate one that's like that almost, right? And it's like, this is the fridge, and then there's the other actual shelves here. And oh, I could do that. Ooh, ooh, there's an idea. Oh, I like that. Okay, I kind of like that. Okay, we might run with something like that. Then you have the fridge, and then you'd have potentially a second set. Hello, welcome back, Laura. Have like this, right? And then let's see, furnishing color. Dye this one specifically. Oh my gosh, can I even grab it? Let's go down here. Where are you? Uh-oh. Is that the one? I think that's the one. Paint. Oh yeah, there we go. Bone white? Yeah, it should be bone white. I guess I'm out of bone white. One sec. Junkmonger. Okay. Furnishing color. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's the idea that maybe like this one in the middle is like a fridge or something. I think we could even maybe just dye that a different color, like to really sell that it's like different. Maybe even pull it out or float it from the floor, something to distinguish it. Or even, I don't know, we could make it flush, but like pulling it out even like that, I think makes it really pop a little bit from the wall. So what I'm going for here, right, is if we look back at our reference image, we look back at the reference image here, there is a little fridge that's kind of in the middle of the cabinets over on the little side here. Right, if I blow this up a bit, you can see. So, right, there's the little cabinets right here next to the couch. But then there's also a little fridge that's like right here. And that's kind of what I'm going for there with that different colored wooden bookcase, right? Is trying to get in. I think it's an oven here, and then there's a little fridge there. And then it extends to the countertops over here. We have our verdant partition that's going to go up here. And then this is the little walkway that I'm creating, and the steps are just out of camera here. There that goes, okay. And the wooden handrails are gonna go like along here, just to guide the person. Ideally, let's see. Seems like actually, according to that image, right? I mean, I think the walkway is quite a bit longer. So it would actually be really cool if we can get the steps that come down this way. Like, I would walk up this way to the steps and then walk along the walkway. I think though that would require the steps to have a little bend down here. So like they'd a couple steps up, walk up the rest of the steps, then walk through the walkway here. So it would be, let's see here. Oh. Oh, by the way, I think I should start announcing this now, and then I'm gonna say it again at the end of the stream too. But, so for anybody who knows that I usually streamed housing Monday and Wednesday, there's been a change now. So now I will be streaming housing every Monday and Thursday. So from the Wednesday is now moved to Thursday. And the main reason for that is because Prominence, the nightclub that I own, is now going to be open from 7 to 10 p.m. PST instead of 8 to 10. So we're adding an extra hour at the beginning of every Wednesday Prominence opening, starting this week, August 31st. So first of all, you should come out to Prominence. It's a nightclub that I built, and we will be opening this coming Wednesday with some exciting new updates to the club and our staff. So you won't want to miss that. And the new hours in place, so 7 to 10. Additionally, let's see. Additionally, hold on. Sorry, just wanted to make sure I was getting that right. Yeah, so that's happening. We'll have those changes. It's going to be super exciting and really awesome, and I'm very excited for that. And that means, though, that with that extra hour starting at the beginning, it's going to run really, really close to what when the Wednesday housing stream used to be, which ended at 6, but often went over. So that's why I'm moving the housing stream now to Monday and Thursday. And yeah. Yo, what's up, Clips? Welcome back to the stream. Wait, I changed the... Oh, I did not... Well, actually, okay. Yes and no, Azzy. The club is going to be pretty much the same with some small changes. But then there's... Yeah, you should just come to the club, Azzy, and you can see what the things that we're trying some new stuff. Huh. What rectangular? So I'm kind of thinking, would the door go here? Let's see, would you walk in here? Is that too crazy? Am I crazy? I am a little crazy, but I mean, you know. Partitions. Oh, wait, what the heck? What was I just buying there? Oops. Okay. Okay, so the way I think this can go is something like this, right? Ooh, this is chaos. I'm gonna probably open that back up because it's just gonna be too wacky to build with this in. But okay, so here's kind of where I was going with this, in terms of having the staircases be like really, really steep, I guess. Where it goes like this, basically. And maybe... would you walk in through... Hold on, I'm trying to think, like, does that even make any sense? Like, you'd walk in through the door here. Then There you go. So you'd be like, boom, you load in right here. And then you'd turn the corner and you'd be like, walk up, and then walk to the bedroom, walk down, back in the living room. Does that actually leave enough room for the TV here? I guess it kind of does, right? And I think, let's see, can we... It's a little bit, not quite how I'd want that. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world if the steps should just lead up, straight up. You know, like we had it before. I'm kind of leaning towards that now that I'm seeing it like this. Ba, 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 ba. Let's grab these. Oh, let them snap. Yeah, honestly, okay, that's really not too bad. That you walk in and there's the this happening. If anything, you could even move these to other side potentially. Although no, that creates the problem of the snapping. Okay, so we're gonna do. I think we can do that, and then we can have. Yeah, then it leaves the room for the TV over here. And then we have... yeah, our kitchen. And now we have our bookshelves, which we can float up from the basement here. So... to create our kitchen counter, chocobo counter right here. Burner partition here. That'll go like right there roughly, but float it up. Okay. Time to float some stuff from the basement. Let's drop a marker. Oh. Am I stuck on the table? I am. Boom. Okay. That's about right. Wood slat, wood slat. There we go. Is that even? Yeah, I think that's about right. Okay, so that's about where the kitchen corner is, right there. So now I know I need my bookshelves to go like this. And like this. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, there we go. That's our kitchen counter right there. And it's gonna have the white rectangular partitions just in front, like here. We're gonna then use to create the cabinets using our lines. So we'll have this like this. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. And then we're gonna be using wood slats, I think, that are like offset like this to create the little lines like so. Oh, no, not like that. Like that. And we're gonna use this to create lines that will create cabinets beneath these, beneath the little rim here. Let's first, though, make sure that we have the kitchen wide enough. So let's go back to the top and put a marker on the other side of the kitchen. Okay, so the other side of the kitchen... Actually, it is pretty much already wide enough right there. Let's just make sure that it extends a little extra in case we end up pushing these back a bit. So let's see here. Second marker... Let's give it like to there. Yeah, let's make sure the kitchen goes at least that wide. Okay, run with that. Welcome back to 14 Clips. Were you on a break then? I'm guessing? Bit of a break from 14. Oh, beautiful. Okay, it already extends the full width. Oh, the nice thing about this place being so tiny is that it's really easy to cover all the ground. Yeah, it's like really easy for this to fully cover everything. Let's see. Okay, so should this be forward more? Is that too far forward? Maybe I should check up there. Okay, so where does the little line here end? You were on break. Didn't stop me from watching your stream though. Yeah, I know you're in the stream often. That's why I kind of was like, oh, I didn't see you in the club when during those last couple streams, but I figured maybe you were just like running content or doing something else. But that makes sense then. You were actually not in 14, but you were still in the streams. And of course, was glad to have you there. Okay, oh I see. So the kitchen, this would make the kitchen a little bit too far forward. So actually, the kitchen needs to stop before that pink line there, I think ideally. Although, would it be the end of the world if this did come forward? A bit? Like, should the kitchen be a little bit deeper? Oh no, but then it's gonna start running into the couches here and that view. Okay, no. I like how compact this is. So yeah, like about a click in here from the edge of the little pink area. When I say click, I mean one grid snap. So, okay, there's the grid here. Let's use some partitions again to make sure I'm aligning this properly. There we go. Okay, so that's the edge of the pink area. Okay, now this pushes back like one snap roughly. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Perfect. And then we can start floating these, I think. Yeah, I think we can. let's take these out. Is there anything else I'm gonna need here? Let's think before we start floating. I don't think so, because we're gonna use the wood slats that we're gonna push up to the floor. Let's just start floating. I think that's the next course of action. What's everyone up to right now? What are you all building? Or are you like, what else are you doing right now? Because I asked that because I do know a lot of people do other stuff while I am streaming. So I'm curious what you're all up to. Okay, you know what? Here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get the cabinets up quickly. Oh, that's too much? Okay. We'll go there. Island Sanctuary, says Ray. Oh, yeah. What rank are you, Ray? Nimbus said editing Patreon pics. Oh, cool. You do a... That's right, yeah, because Nimbus, you also stream. I'm guessing... Patreon. Yeah, I've been thinking about should I do eventually maybe I'll do a Patreon of some sort. So y'all can Patreonize me. if you'd like. I don't know what I'd do though. But it's definitely an interesting idea. How has your experience been with Patreon, Nimbus? Would you recommend? And working on portraits, says Brendan. Working on portraits? What kind of portraits do you mean? Like drawing? Or... And Neon Fox is saying, finishing my last combat class to 90. Oh, hell yeah! How close are you to 90, Neon? On the last class there? And what is your last class to get to 90? Just unlocked another FC room and working on that. Nice, Teague. So are you gonna go, Teague, are you going with the sort of crazy funhouse thing? And like kind of building along with that? Or is this like FC room gonna be totally different from the other stuff that you've shown in the work in progress section of my Discord? And Zarag102 says, attempting to enter Balmung housing. Wanted to work on my apartment there, but that's not happening yet. Oh no. Yeah, Balmung housing, from what I understand, is really crazy, right? I mean, first of all, it's RP Central, so already people naturally want to be in builds and stuff a lot, but yeah. Just keep trying, hopefully it lets you in. Rank 6, taking it slow, says Ray. Yeah, no, I mean, I've seen so many memes on Twitter about the Island Sanctuary and it being like, you know, Yoshi P, like jokes about how like Yoshi P and them are like, this is casual content, you know, we'll like just release it and it'll be a nice little bonus thing that people can tide them over, you know, until the next patch, like as they'll probably be focusing on raid content, MSQ, other things like that. And then there's like the response, like player base is just like, oh my god, hyper optimize everything, grind to rank 10 in 3 days, like, and the devs are probably just like, although I don't know, at this point, surely the devs also do know that there's a huge amount of the player base in this game that is like, just like ready for the grind, you know? Like they want it, you know? They give us a big shiny thing to grind for, and people will burn the midnight oil to make that happen. Fellow Islander, Liara, you've been all about the Island Sanctuary. Rank 8? Nice, me too. I'm at rank 8 of my island as well. I just managed to expand. I think I upgraded both my workshops, and then I expanded the pasture now. And I have like both the garden and the pasture expanded. But I have yet to expand the 3rd workshop and the other 2 granaries because I need to go farm more mats. Yes. Hopefully I will have a chance to do that. Let's see, store. There you go. Okay, so now it's just the bookshelves and... Oh, let's get rid of these way markers. Okay, there we go. So you can see the kitchen counters forming here. Oh, that is too high. So they need to be a bit lower. Okay, a bit lower. Do. Let's see, let's try 1 snap lower. Oh, not like that. Ooh. Maybe 2 snaps lower. It looked really high to me. Okay, let's try that. 2 snaps lower at that point. And let's give it a go and see how that looks height-wise. There we go, that's much better. That's much more standing height. Could go even, no, lower would be back-breaking, I think. So maybe that's about the right height. We'll go there. Uniform, fix all of those. And probably should add the chocobo counter as well. So let's get this over here. There we go. Bring that back. Perfect. Okay. Store this. Let's rotate these so we don't lose our progress. I think I can put the chocobo counter in here. Uh-oh. We might have a bit of issue getting this in here, but we'll make it work. Here we go. Yeah, we're gonna store this and place it like that. Store placement, storage. Oh, okay, we can do it like this too. In fact, wait, no, I think it actually would be better like this. Like this. There we go. Let's see how that looks. Oh, needs to be farther in the wall. Like that. Yep, that's gonna work, I think. Rank 8. Let's see, yeah, it's for my costume for this month. Oh yeah, your cosplay, right, Nimbus? So Patreon. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, so photos for Patreon showing off your different cosplays, probably, right? Yeah. And you really recommend Patreon for any content creator? It really helps out. Yeah, I could totally see that. I need to just kind of figure out, like, I guess, what I would be able to offer and make sure that I know I can offer it consistently, you know? Since I would definitely, like, really want to make sure that I can deliver on whatever I'm promising for the Patreon tiers. But I could totally, yeah, I mean, it's definitely something I want to explore, because I definitely think it can be really great for content creators, you know? For us to not only give special, I guess, like, extra features and stuff to the people who want them. And then also, sorry, getting a little distracted here. And yeah, I mean, I guess just give special access to the people who really want it. A bit more personal stuff. Uh-oh, where did it go? Wait, there's got to be a better way to do this. There we go. This way. Oh, can't go that high. What? Wait, what am I doing wrong? There we go. Oop-a-doo. One moment, guys. Sorry, I just need to concentrate while I'm doing the floats. Get back to comments in a moment. I think y'all can relate, though. I'm sure you guys know this feeling of needing to really focus in to try to do this quickly, because otherwise you'll make a mistake and push something where you don't mean to, or something like that. Let's see if this chocobo counter popped through to this side yet. Not yet. Soon. Okay, close. You kidding me? Come on. Huh? Nani? Level... Oh! Neon 87 on Paladin. Ooh, you're so close. Yeah, like within easily like 2, certainly 3 days, but even like... I mean, you could frankly do it in 1 day if you were really going for it. But even just like oh shit. Dang, that's a little bit... I need a little bit farther forward this way. Like... I guess it could be coming out of the wall, but no, I really want the full square. I could push the wall out, but I don't know if I really want to do that. All right, you know what? I'll let the bookshelves lock in place, and then I'll reposition the chocobo counter like one grid snap over roughly. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. Doing maps with Whale Crew. Oh, cool, Whale Crew. Hello, Whale Crew. To all of y'all doing maps, I wish you guys luck. And now in-game portraits. Oh, that's what you mean, like the adventure plates. I see, I see. Okay. Yeah, I heard they added a bunch of new stuff for adventure plates and portraits and everything like that, like a ton of options. I have not explored them in the slightest, but I've heard the tales. What do I need to go? This needs to be stored. Come on. Is that far enough? I think that's... Okay, wait, I know a better way to do this. We need some bathroom tiles here, which we have. We need to utilize this. So that's the edge. Okay, so we need to know. That's where the wall ends. Or that's where the wall is, so there. Is the chocobo counter gonna clear it? Let's look. Yeah, that's better. To be honest, I think it's actually too far now. All your stuff is currently upgraded or currently upgrading, says Liara. Ooh. You'll be... Yeah, there is a bit of the literal time, IRL time gate there, for sure. Oh, Teague, I appreciate that. You'd sign up for my Patreon if I made one. And I have no idea what I'm gonna do with these wacky designs. I can't wait to see what you do end up deciding, because yeah. I think Nimbus is saying it's always good to have a $1 or $5 tier that's just for support. There's also easy Discord integration that gives your patrons perks that way. Ooh, that's true. Okay. Okay. Nimbus, I'll have to talk to you a little bit about that and get your thoughts on that, because yeah, it's definitely something I wouldn't mind. I think would probably be good for me to set up. And as you said, like, even if there isn't the like glammed out rewards, at least to start, it's even just like a simple, hey, if you'd like to sort of have another way to kind of support me, then here it is kind of thing. I get that for sure. And certainly that I think could help. Yeah, I'll have to think about that. Yeah, maybe it's just worth asking then too. So for all of you, do you have any things that you would be interested in seeing on something like a Patreon from me? And kind of maybe throw out some ballpark, like, you know, number or something like that of what maybe tier or something that could be. The number is less important because that is, I guess, in the end of the day, a little bit closer to what I'm comfortable putting out there. But yeah, I'm curious, like, what if I was to make a Patreon or some kind of a thing like that, you know, membership and that sort of thing, what type of stuff would you guys be interested in seeing? think that's gonna work right there. Let's see. Laura says, I don't do the island. You don't do the island stuff. You can't raise chickens to fight each other and big animals. Don't eat the small ones. I know, right? You can. I mean, you can catch some bigger animals. Catch that interior crocodile alligator. Or like exterior crocodile alligator. You guys know that one? Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Ah, classic internet funnies. I think you'd have fun with it, Alora. I feel like you'd have fun naming the animals wacky things and making funny stuff about that. But you're right, you can't like make them fight each other. No Pokemon battles yet. Although maybe, you never know, maybe one day they'll add that in. Have like minion fights or something. That could be fun. I mean, they kind of have that, right? They kind of have that, the gold saucer. The minion little RTS game thing, or whatever it is, where you get to like maneuver a bunch of them around and fight each other. But it would be cool if they had like a little Pokemon battle system on the island or something, where you could just like go to each other's islands and then like battle. Because that feels perfect, right? There's maximum 16 people on an island. So then like you could have like a little Pokemon tournament, like fighting your minions on there. And I could totally see one of the little areas that you'd build out to be like a little like fighting arena. It would totally work. And it'd sell like hotcakes. Marketing strategy. Hire me, Square Enix. I got ideas. I got thoughts. There we go. There's our sink. Ooh, it's a little close to the bench. But I think once we actually have a proper bench here, this table's too big. Then yeah, it'll be a nice little sink right here. Beautiful. Okay, let's freeze that in place for sure. That's perfect. Almost map time. Oh, map time for you too, Liara. Good luck when you run the maps. If you're still here. Let's see, I think you might. Neon says you might finish leveling today. To be honest, almost 88 after a couple of roulettes. I'm gonna do MSQ roulette after I hit 88. Yeah, honestly, do that. Do leveling. Do MSQ. Do frontline. Do the Arcasadara Beast Tribes if you have that open, because that gives a ton of XP. And then just do some fates and stuff, and easily you could hit 90 today. Definitely, Nemesis. Let's chat. Could do like a monthly build review for patrons only. Monthly build review. Okay, I see. Roth gets it. Roth knows what I'm talking about. Theater. That interior crocodile alligator. What a goofy thing, but it's just, I don't know, there's just something about it that is just so like, yeah, you know? Those interior crocodile alligators. Oh boy, here we go. Here's gonna be the doozy, is floating these white rectangular partitions. Strap in, everybody. Grab a beer, grab your coffee. I think I saw a more efficient way to do this on Twitter recently. But I'm just gonna do it the way I know for now. I might explore that other method another time. Let's see. Oh, Teagues also said heading off to raid. Good luck. If you're still here, Teague, take care. Neltron saying, so given the content on your stream, something like housing project polls could be cool. A poll to decide the next housing challenge or build. Also something like a Patreon-only music discovery stream for when you're looking for new tunes to add to your sets. Okay, interesting. I could see that. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Yodrin! Thanks for converting your Prime sub to a Tier 1 sub. Very much appreciate that. Thank you. Fluffy the Champion, yeah, maybe I'll look into it once I have time. Minion fights would be awesome. IDK anything about Patreon, so can't help there, but minion fights. So Alora, just so you do know too, so Patreon, if you're at all curious or asking like what is Patreon and have no idea, so Patreon is basically a platform for artists, creators, and really whoever to basically make like a subscription, basically very easily create a subscription service for anything. And I mean like basically anything. And the whole thing is you price out tiers of subscriptions, not unlike Twitch, I suppose, right? But like you could make it as cheap as $1 and you could make it as expensive as, I mean, I think like probably thousands of dollars. And basically people can subscribe at whatever tier you want or whatever tier they want. And you basically just assign perks to each tier. But you can get as creative as you want with this. So some people will just have, you know, $1 is just support me and help buy coffee. Or, you know, $1 is just, I love your support. $5 is like buy me a coffee, you know, each month. Then for like $20, it'll be like, you know, I'll list your name in some sort of a, like I'll read your name off at the start of blah, 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 you know, or my next video, you know, I'll give you a special shout out. And then some people go crazy and they'll do like, oh, you know, for $100 a month, you know, you'll be a supporter of Awesome, and I'll also write you a personal letter or something like that, you know, once a month. Or access, like, I mean, you can also get really, really crazy with this stuff of like, you know, personal access to like DM with that person or FaceTime with them, or I know some people use it for like, I guess, obviously doing lewds or, you know, other kinds of things. You could also just, you know, give photo shoots like, oh, you know, I have my Instagram photos, but also if you want access to like special photo shoots that like only Patreon patrons have access to, then subscribe at blah, blah, blah tier and that kind of thing. And it's really just like whatever you want to make of it, you know? At least that's my understanding. And I think Patreon, if I read it correctly a while back, it's basically too that Patreon basically only makes money if you make money. So it's not like you're paying Patreon. I think they take a cut, right? So in that way, they only benefit from you growing as a creator and people subscribing more to your Patreon. So because it's so flexible, it really allows homegrown artists to use it as a way to like both raise funds for their streams or their content, as well as you know, give little special incentives and stuff to fans to like really support them, as opposed to maybe some of the bigger names, or heck, even if you are a big name, it just gives your fans more ways to buy in as much or as little into your whole thing as they'd like. So that's pretty cool. And I do really like the idea of that it is through a company, but I like that Patreon, the vibe of it is kind of that you're in control, or like it's very direct with your fans. Like you are putting an experience out for your fans and they opt into whatever level of experience they would like. Someone tell me if I'm getting that correct. I think that's the gist of it though. Oh, and Yodrin. Oh, thank you very much for subscribing with Prime. Wait, it just... I guess it... Did it convert and convert back? I don't know. In any case, thanks for subscribing with your Prime. And also converting your Prime to a tier 1 sub? Question mark? In any case, glad to have you here. Yeah. And, oh, see, okay, so I see Neltron is saying a $5 tier is perfect because it's the same price as a Twitch sub but supports me more. Okay, so, yeah, does that mean, is that because, Neltron, are you saying that because Patreon takes less of a cut than Twitch, and that's how it would support me more? Or, you know, just trying to understand. It's such a good way to support creators you love. I literally wouldn't be able to afford cosplay if I wasn't for it. Yeah, that makes sense, Nimbus. Right, because like I do feel like it's sometimes a little bit strange to tell people like, hey, just donate money to me, like arbitrarily. Of course, I'm always extremely appreciative, and I do have a donation link linked here in my Twitch panels and stuff. For tipping and that kind of thing. But I do know that it's kind of nice then with Patreon or something, similar to a Twitch sub where you kind of know like exactly what you're getting for it. Like with a Twitch sub, you're getting emotes and maybe some perks in the stream and, or gifting, you know, emotes basically to people in this case. So I know that was a big thing is I wanted my emotes to be very versatile. So that way when people do the gifted subs, it feels like, oh yeah, like this is cool. I'm like basically giving a bunch of people access to the glow stick emotes and now the glow sticks and the animated heart emotes. And I thought that would make it more incentive and more understandable than what you're doing, right? You're not just throwing money into nothing. You know what you're getting. And same with Patreon, where subscribing, I guess not unlike maybe a Netflix subscription or something like that, is kind of like, yeah, for $5, I know what I'm getting. I'm getting access to blah, 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 blah. And it's going directly to that creator kind of thing. And Twitch gets 50% of the sub. Yeah, I think that's true. Actually, I do think the revenue split is 50-50 for affiliates. For partners, I think it might be different, like a 70-30 or something. Or I don't know exactly. I'm not partner. But I think the last time I saw for affiliates, we get a 50-50 split. So yeah, that is true. If I guess in that regard, perhaps I might be able to get a better cut if people were to support me through something like a Patreon or something. I don't know. Which I mean, I'm saying this as I'm sitting on Twitch here, but hey Twitch, I'm just saying, you know, if you want to make me partner, I mean, all right, you know. I'm not going to complain. Although that being said, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what being partner entails. If there's an obligation there. Oh shit! I totally forgot that oh my gosh! I was not thinking. I forgot that the rectangle partition needs to be lined up with the bookshelf. Wow, that's a big goof on my part. Let's go fix that. Oh man, and it's the first one I floated too. Big bummer, but that's okay. It is what it is. Oh man. Okay, let's fix this. Okay. Okay, I think that's gonna work. Wait, let me get really precise with this. There we go. I could even go one. There we go. Okay. I think that's about as precise as I'm going to get it. Okay. Let's try this again. Dang. Damn, Daniel. Okay, let's put this back up. Let's see. Ba-ba-ba. Every creator says like a gym membership. You keep around 87% of your earnings on Patreon, so all around better. Wow. Whoa, that's a lot. 87%? Man, my goodness. Yeah, that's true. Exactly. I mean, I think the whole thing with Patreon is it's really people who, you know, really just want the extra to be able to have extra ways to support you. But for sure, I think that's definitely true of any, especially independent content creator, is you kind of need to have multiple streams of income in some sense, right? Like you can't rely on just Twitch. Ideally, you have like, you know, YouTube, Patreon, Twitch, maybe some merch, some maybe, I don't know, extra guest appearances or something. You know, if you do like music, maybe you do like live shows as well, concerts. But yeah, I could totally see how it's very important to diversify your income streams there. Especially too, because like you never know, right? Like these days when, like you never know, it is possible that Twitch could go down for some reason, or like have a big problem happen, and then if you put all your eggs in one basket, you could be screwed, especially as a content creator who's like independent. So that's definitely something I'm aware of. I know that's I've mentioned it a few times on stream that like I'm working on trying to get like build out my YouTube channel a bit more, because right now the YouTube is only really VODs from the housing streams. But I'm planning on trying to make some, you know, more original content and like actual, you know, videos for YouTube to really start building that out as well. Because one, I mean, I think it's a great secondary like potential source of income as a content creator. But then also, I think more importantly too, there's a lot of content that I want to offer that doesn't work on Twitch, but does work on YouTube, you know? I think there's a lot of shorter form snippets of info that I think would be really cool to make videos on, or little, you know, walkthroughs of builds and stuff. And they don't all need to be an hour or 2 hours long, you know? I think it'd be nice to have things like shorter walkthroughs of some of the builds that I make, or talking about design concepts, maybe like time lapses or something of certain builds, you know, tutorials about stuff, break it downs, original content. You know, at some point here, I've been learning to like, do a bunch of different types of stuff. So definitely wanting to explore what that can be. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. I wonder if I'm gonna need another white rectangular partition there too, huh? To cover this side of the wall, I think. Otherwise, it's not gonna connect up to the wall, I think. Or maybe this is where I just need a rectangular partition there, question mark. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I think this line doesn't make any sense. You know what? I think I'm not gonna stress about that. I think it's splitting hairs, and it'll probably be covered up mostly by the table anyway. So it probably doesn't matter that much. Let's see. Speaking of tutorials and such, another perk I see a lot on Patreon is early access to videos. So stuff that still ends up on YouTube channel, but Patreons get to see it earlier. Fluffy music videos. There you go. See, Alora, you should be on Patreon. You should be on YouTube. Alora, I feel like you have so much creativity in you. I feel like you would do really well as a content creator. Even if you don't want to like maybe do it on live stream or something, I definitely feel like you could do really well in terms of creating like a very like, I think you would absolutely blow it away if you just like honed in on the niche of people like wanting really like kind of really creative but goofy content. And I think you'd be extremely good at creating that and making like shorts and little YouTube, you know, skits and stuff. You have no commitment. I mean, I'm not saying a content creator full time. I mean, like, I just think even as a hobby, just to like throw random, you know, goofy little skits out there just for fun. I mean, just when you're feeling like it. I feel like there would definitely be an audience that would rally around you putting out videos, just like, even if it's not consistent, it's totally a hobby for fun. I feel like you're so full of creativity and have so many interesting ideas that are very like unique. And I think that it would just be a matter of kind of getting an initial audience to kind of see that stuff exists and that you're putting it out there, which you kind of already have via housing stuff. And I feel like people would really like love that. Cause you like, seriously, every single stream that you're in, Alora, you are constantly firing out ideas, like all the time, you know? And a lot of them are really interesting and they're very like atypical ideas, but in a really cool way, you know, stuff I would have never thought of, or you see it in a very different light. And I think that that's really like, yeah, I don't know. I want to be a big proponent and supporter of telling people who have like atypical outlooks on stuff and interesting ideas and that kind of thing to go for it, you know? Like, we need more creators out there who are being daring and who are doing interesting stuff. Even if it's not for profit and doesn't, you know, they're not doing it to get famous or anything like that, but just like, there's a lot, like, without getting too in detail, right? There's a lot of samey stuff out there. There's a lot of people who are all like trying to play the same trend game or whatever it is. And so it's always refreshing to like see a creative who's really just like not interested in playing into that at all. I really support that. And I definitely want us as this community, you know, that we're building here, to support that kind of vibe, right? Where people like try ideas, you know, be different. Like, and that's cool. That's interesting. Like, it's cool to, you know, it's cool in a different way to be trendy and blah, 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 blah. But like, having interesting ideas and then just trying to make something cool with them and just putting it out there, and like, that's inspiring to people, you know? At least in my opinion. That kind of stuff inspires me. Oh, close. Almost there. Almost there. Man, white rectangle partitions are a bear. Holy crap. You don't have a good computer either? I mean, I don't have the greatest of computers either, clearly. I think everyone always gives, you know, knows. I mean, I'm a little capped on computing power. I think there's a lot you could do even with pretty basic stuff. The thing is, you know, if your content is really interesting, it's fine if the quality isn't quite there, right? Like, I think if... I mean, honestly, actually, I would even say, arguably, the trending videos illustrate this perfectly. The trending, the TikToks and the other things is like, a lot of those TikTok videos, they are not high quality, right? Like, they are not filmed on the best phones or, you know, like, they are not, like, very well lit or anything like that. But it just matters that they're funny or they're interesting, right? And so I definitely feel like, you know, it's more important to get going and started and then kind of like figure out over time like how to, you know, improve stuff. And if things do well and stuff, you start, you know, and you have more fun with it, you start investing like more time and more money and stuff into it, and then up the quality over time. But I definitely think that there's something to be said about like, you just got to start sometimes, and then hope that if things do well, you can kind of figure it out from there. Is that too high already? Hold on. Let me check this first before I overshoot. Oh, not quite high enough. Yeah, one more grid snap up, I think. The worst case scenario is if someone doesn't like how you don't post, they'll just leave. Because you can always pause it for extended periods of time if you're not planning on getting things done in a month. Is that, Nimbus, are you talking about for Patreon? Like, they can just pause their subscription for a month on Patreon? Or are you talking about YouTube? Oh. This might be too high, I wonder. I think that might be a little too high. Is that breaking out of the top here? Oh, yeah, it is. What the heck? How did that do that? Okay. Maybe I jumped up a little bit too much there. Okay, let's try this again. One snap lower. But that seems too low. Okay, it's somewhere in between. Damn it, it's somewhere in between, isn't it? It's like there. Yep, there it is. Whoop! There it is. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I do really want a white rectangular partition going that way. Okay, I'll probably do that off stream or something, because I don't want to bog the whole stream down by just floating rectangular partitions. Although, actually, I see we're already over time. You know what? Never mind. I'm just going to keep going with this a little bit here. Because we're already over time anyway. Let's see. Oh, can I grab it? Can I grab it? Uh-oh. There we go. I think that rotated properly. And I paused mine for June and July, and now I'm back at it. Oh, I see. So you can pause. Oh, that's cool. I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. So you could always pause your Patreon if, like, for example, you're going to be on vacation or you need to take a break or something, and that way nobody feels cheated if, for example, some of your tiers are, like, promising a bunch of stuff each month, and one of the months you're like, I'm sorry, guys, I can't deliver on that, then, but you also won't have to pay. That makes a ton of sense. Yeah, that's true. We're always overtime, so it's like normal time. I just like creating so much, guys. It's true though, you know? When you get, right? Like, I mean, do you guys do this too, right? I assume, this must be relatable to some of you all out there, where like, when you get, it's very hard sometimes to get into creative flow. But once you're in creative flow, it feels really bad if you have to stop for some reason, you know? So you're just like, fuck, no, like I'm like in the zone right now, you know? Like I can't let this momentum stop. And that's actually, so I know a lot of people know that I'm like quite a night owl, and that is a huge, huge part of why I'm such a night owl, is because it's so quiet at night and there's nobody messaging you, and you basically just get to like chill out at, like, there's literally nothing else you could be doing at 2 a.m., right? Because like everything's shut down at that point for most cities, I would say. Most people have gone to bed. Most cities have shut down. There's nothing else you're going to need to be doing. And the chances of like your friends also messaging you to go do something or something popping up is slim to nothing. So then it's like a really great time then, you know, 2 to 4 or something like that, if you can be awake at those hours or something. For me, I always find that it's perfect because lights go down, minimal distraction, minimal notifications or anything popping off. So there's no, you know, there's nothing that's going to distract you, and no FOMO that's going to be happening, because there's just like, what else would you be doing, you know? I'm not saying that necessarily works for everybody, but it certainly works for me. Let's go with slate gray. Otherwise it gets a little lost. And I'm gonna dye the counters, or those bookshelves, the bone white, I think, for now. Because I just like that look. Clean, what is it? It's like very like white and bright. It's not white and bright. It's like warm wood. Warm, that warm toned wood. Oak, maple kind of thing. It's very nice. This look, you know? Natural wood. Natural wood finish. Boom, beautiful. Look at that. Let's see here. Oh, by the way, Nimbus, yeah. Thank you so much for gifting that sub to Lei. Really, really appreciate that. And yeah, oh, hey Billy, you're still here, cool. Yeah, once you get into creative flow, I can literally just keep going for a ridiculous amount of time. And I know if I break, I'll likely lose it, right? Yeah, like, I totally get that mentality about late night. It's just peaceful. Yes, 100%, right? Exactly. Like, it's your time, and okay, I know that there's like a lot of, you know, like a good conversation about people saying like you need to guard your own time even during the day, right? Like you need to schedule time where you're doing creative work, and even if it's like for your personal stuff, you should treat it like work. You should treat it like real work, where if you've scheduled out this block of time for you to do your creative work, then like phone on airplane mode or whatever it is, or do not disturb, and like no, you're not free to get coffee during that time. You're not free to do whatever. You're free to, sorry, not get coffee for yourself, but not with a friend. And you need to guard that time. But it does feel bad though, of course, if, you know, family has something going on, or friends are like inviting you to something, or even someone just wants to chat. But then it's kind of nice that, you know, from the hours of roughly 2 or, you know, 1 to 2 a.m. till like 5 a.m. or so, there's like a 90+% chance that like no one's going to be asking anything. Like no one's expecting anything of you. No one's expecting you to be anywhere. And it's really nice, peaceful. The world is off too. There's no cars honking for the most part, you know, because the lights are low. It's like natural light zero mode, right? And it's all about the mood that you want to set in your room. Put a little, you know, light a candle, play some ambient music, go to rainymood.com if that thing even still exists. Put on Rainy Mood, put on some lo-fi beats from Chilled Cow Radio or whatever. Not sponsored, but hey, you never know. Or put on some Noa Saitoshii stream VODs if you so feel inclined, and then just go to town, go to work. Oh boy, okay, let's see how this is looking. Hey, good looking, what's cooking? All right, ooh, okay, yeah, baby. That's looking nice. Ooh, that's kind of cool with the lights too off. Here we go. Our little mini kitchen is coming together. I like it, I like it, I like it. We need the rectangular partitions here. And then we need probably a handle for our little fridge here and to make that a bit more distinct looking. And to finish out this floor a bit more cleanly. Then we need our TV over here. Yeah. Oh crap. Dang, the little arrow. Just grabbing a few little screenshots of this right now. So I can kind of like make note of the progress that we've made. Very nice though. I think this is coming together pretty well. What do you guys think? What do y'all think? How's that looking? Starting to look like a proper little micro apartment. We will continue this on Thursday for sure. I might even keep going a little bit longer here. But I do also need to start. I have some other stuff I need to get done for Wednesday, actually. Maybe I need to cut it short today. Or not short. I need to cut it here today. Boop-a-doo-ba-doo. Let's see, put that in inventory, bada boom. Yeah, that's looking, I think that's looking pretty cool. Oh shit, what's going down here? With your blessing, we completed a level 80 map all the way through. Oh hell yeah! Yo, let's go. Golden Talos, fuck yeah, nice. Lots of frontier cloth and calf leather too. And all got like 800k gear. Wow. Yo. Congrats, Whale Crew. Whale Crews plus Joe. and whoever else may have joined you. Yo, that's awesome. Congrats, guys. Damn. Front calf leather. I definitely could use more calf leather. Need to get a leather jacket here for myself over on Materia. Otherwise, I mean, this getup works really well too, but I kind of want to be able to have my leather jacket back at one point. So I'll probably have to do maps or maybe send some stuff over or something. Sweet. Okay. Yeah. All right, everybody. I think I need to call the stream here for today. I could totally keep going for hours and hours more, but I think I need to call it here because I need to work on some stuff for the Prominence opening on Wednesday. So again, let's just have a little. We'll just have a little chat and chill here while I'm wrapping things up. Yeah, let's make this look a little less weird though. I really wish we could set default faces that weren't mean mugging. But we'll make do here. There we go. And we can lip movement type 3. There we go. Maybe it's a little weird with the lip movement. Okay, let's stop that. But we make it a little bit more natural looking. But yeah, okay, so let's start wrapping up here. So thank you all for coming to the stream. And again, important change. Tell your friends if they're, housing friends and stuff like that. The housing stream is now Monday and Thursday. Same time, same channel here, but just the regular housing streams are going to be weekly, but Monday and Thursday now. And then the Prominence openings are now 7 to 10 p.m. PST, so adding an extra hour to the beginning of the Wednesday openings. And the next Wednesday opening is this Wednesday, so 2 days from now, the 31st. So be sure to tell your friends, you won't want to miss it. We got some exciting new things planned for you all, so you'll definitely want to be there for that. I'm not gonna say too much yet because I kind of want it to be a fun little surprise for everybody to check out once they actually get there. But yeah, it'll be a great time. And we will continue building out this micro apartment on Thursday, and possibly next week if depending on how far we get on Thursday. I might continue just building this out into next week, because I think I mentioned this on a couple streams ago here, but for a little while there, I was building a bunch of stuff really fast, like only building everything in one stream or like maybe 2 streams. And I started becoming a little bit like frustrated that sometimes I wasn't able to really make something as cool as I thought I could make it. Like in my brain, I could envision something much cooler if I just spent a little bit more time on it. But just the fast-paced rate that I was going, I thought I was like thinking people were gonna get bored if I like take too long on stuff. But then I started realizing that like I'm not okay with kind of like having to cut so many concepts so short. So I'm gonna probably be, for like the housing stream stuff, taking more like 3 or 4 streams for some of these concepts, because I much rather explore a concept a bit more deeply and like really make something interesting and different, instead of just like rushing through it just to try to ram out as many different things as possible, So hopefully, hopefully that kind of craftsman-y mentality, connects with a lot of y'all, and you'll continue to come out here, build with me, enjoy the vibes, and we can all create together. Thank you, everyone, by the way, for all your input today on the Patreon stuff, as well as just, sharing your thoughts and stuff. It's always nice to just catch up and learn a little bit more about all of you. So, to the people who are working on their island sanctuaries, good luck with the grind and good luck with catching those rare animals and stuff, the shinies. If you're doing raiding, doing maps and stuff right now, hope you guys have the best of luck there as well. And if you're, I don't know, if you're housing, good luck on floating and not forgetting to rotate stuff. Cool. Yeah. Thanks for coming, everybody. I will catch you all hopefully on Wednesday at Prominence, and if not, hopefully on Thursday for more housing stream. Until then, though, take care. Evening and good night, everybody.